I love when coaches, consultants, and professional service providers want to do big things in their business. They want to rise to the top and influence their market and the world around them. They want to have a greater impact and make a more lucrative income. Well, if this is you, welcome to Expert in You Podcast, the show where I interview other experts and coaches, consultants, so that they can share their success strategies with you. We're going to talk about marketing and how to close more sales, how to get more premium clients, and how to really build your visibility in the market and scale your business like a boss. If this is you, welcome to the show. I want to ask you to subscribe and hit the notification bell right now so you don't miss one episode. Grab your coffee and buckle up because we are ready to give it all to you to help you become the expert and get paid as the expert that you are. Welcome back to another episode of Expert in You Podcast. I'm your host, Ann Carden, and this week we're going to be talking about how you can make 2023 your best year ever in your consulting, coaching, or professional service business. If you haven't yet subscribed to the show, make sure you do that now and hit the notification so you don't miss one episode. I release new episodes every single week. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Ann Carden. I'm a top business growth strategist for consultants, coaches, and professional entrepreneurs who want to scale and build a high-end business. They want to work with the best clients at the highest fees, and they want to simplify their business and work less but make more. So this is what a high-end business model can do for you. If you're interested in doing this, you can book a call with me at acarden.com and we'll take a look at your business and see what your opportunity is. All right, let's get started. How can you make 2023 your best year ever in your consulting, coaching, or professional service business? Well, the first step is start now. So often people wait until the new year and then they kind of develop the plan and then they start putting things in place. A lot of coaches and consultants really kick back at this time of the year and they almost treat November and December like vacation months. This is absolutely the wrong approach. If you want to make it your best year ever in the new year, you have to start now. Here's the reality. It takes 30 to 90 days to either implement something new and really get it working or to create momentum with something. And so if you don't start now, guess what? If you start in January, you're now shortening your year so that you only really have maybe 9 or 10 months in that year to actually make it productive. So the time is now. I really recommend that when you get started now, you map out your strategy, you map out your game plan, and then you get really focused on getting that started, getting that going. What do you need to do? So I always say, set the financial goal first and then reverse engineer and set the game plan up. What is it you're going to need to make sure that you hit those goals? Now, here's the other thing. Make sure the math works. So often people have this pipe dream of a goal and they have no idea if that is even going to work. Let's say, for example, you want to have a $500,000 business and maybe you're at about $75,000 now, or right at that $100,000. So you need to add another $400,000 to your business in 2023. How are you realistically going to do that? If you're selling something for $1,000 or $1,500, that's really going to be close to impossible. I'm not saying it can't be done, but I'm saying you're either going to spend a lot of money on advertising and probably give away everything that you're trying to achieve, or you're not going to hit the goal. And so you have to make sure that the math makes sense. Now, if you're trying to hit a $500,000 goal or $1 million goal, and you're doing that with high-end clients, like I teach my clients to do, $25,000 clients, $50,000 clients, $100,000 clients, well, now you can see that it's really possible. The other piece of this, though, is we have to talk about your time. If you are maxed out on time, is it going to be realistic for you to be able to hit that goal? I mean, how are you going to work with clients? How are you going to make that happen? If you're spending too much time in clients' businesses or with your clients, the likelihood of you being able to scale into those higher numbers is going to be tough. So you're going to have to basically redesign your business model and what you're selling so that you can take on more clients. I help my clients do this a lot. When they're maxed out on private clients, we now incorporate other programs like high-level masterminds, 25K, 50K masterminds. We incorporate other high-level programs where they get big shots of revenue. So there are a lot of ways you can do this, but the math has to make sense. So if you want to hit $500,000 and you're selling something for $25,000, well, guess what? You only need 20 clients for the whole year. Now break that down, and I like to do things in bite-sized chunks. How many clients do you need to bring in a month? Less than 2. The next thing you want to think about is, what do you need to make that happen? What are the marketing strategies that you need to have in place? And are there things that you need to be doing right now to make sure those strategies will start to work? For example, if you need to create graphics, or you need to create emails, or whatever is going to go into your marketing, or get on stages, speaking, get on podcasts, what are those strategies you're going to use? Get them in place now. Don't wait again until the new year and then get started. This is definitely going to put you behind. And most people realistically miss out on the entire first quarter in a new year because they wait until the new year to do anything. So I want to encourage you, get started now. Once you figured out what the marketing strategy is going to be to bring in enough leads and help you get enough clients, do you have, again, the time to be able to support those clients? Or maybe you need to add some team members. These are all things that need to be considered if you're going to hit your big goals. So map out your strategy, get started now, and start building that momentum. This is not vacation time. This is a time to get focused and get driven. And it doesn't mean you have to work 100 hours a week. It means cut away all the busyness, get very clear, get very focused on what you want to accomplish, and start taking the steps and the actions now to get things going. Here's another example of what I'm talking about. I help people build a high-end business, mostly on LinkedIn or through next level marketing strategies, like their podcasts or running virtual or live events or speaking on stages. Those are the main strategies that I help my clients with, or they can build a community. But with those strategies, it takes time. It takes time to get their LinkedIn up and going and get it optimized and get it working. It takes time to get on stages. It takes time to get booked on podcasts. It takes time to build an audience and build a community. It takes 30 to 90 days to do practically anything, sometimes longer. So if you don't get started on those things now, once again, you are going to be behind in the new year. And I want to ask you this. How much did your business grow this year from last year? If it didn't have massive growth, you've got a business problem. You've got to fix the business problem so you can have your best year ever. You should be seeing really great growth every single year, unless you just don't want that. But you should be seeing growth in your business every year. I always say if you're not growing, you're going backwards. Maybe you just haven't seen it yet. And the other piece of this is if you don't grow every year, new people are coming into the market and they're going to continue to take market share. So you've got to be ahead of the 8 ball. You've got to be ahead of the curve. You've got to stay at the top of your game, both as a professional in what you do and also in business strategy and marketing strategies and things that you need to do to continue to grow and be around for a long time. So if you want some help making 2023 your very best year, and you maybe haven't been hitting your goals for the last few years, let's look at the gaps that you have in your business. And I want to invite you into a workshop that I have coming up the end of November. It's a 3-hour workshop where we're going to be working on how you can scale your business to $300,000 and even beyond. We're going to map out your game plan and your strategy. If you're interested in attending that workshop, you can go to expertinyouworkshop.com and you can apply to attend. If it looks like a fit, we'll reach out to you and we'll give you an invitation to come to that workshop. So I hope you found this valuable today. I would love to hear your feedback. Make sure that you like it or leave a review and let me know if I can be of service to you in your business. You have an amazing day. God bless you. Bye-bye.